throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Heward in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up. Dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh no, they ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside, and not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Gets everything he has under this throw. His first throw in the Super Bowl is intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession of the football.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll try this extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. I'd have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
Return starts from the goal line. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They give it to him again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They go play action here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Handoff now out of the gun. He's inside the 10. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions make it to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on second and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll throw on first. That throw behind his intended target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up. Now looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing now, needing a first. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. They're set up at the 35 now. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Running it now out of the gun. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that... About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. This gets the 1st and more. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give them just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Man in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Final shot here, right side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Chiefs 13, Lions 7.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end now. On first down, they'll run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They bring their tight end left. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Has some space inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We've hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Chiefs looking at 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to throw now. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. From the 24. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Detroit. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw it. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. That's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
From the red zone now. They're on it. That's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. The 40. Into the red zone. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Cut out left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. Throwing it again on 2nd down. Finds his back complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 3rd quarter lead. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. They send the tight end in motion. He's throwing for it. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. They're throwing it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking right, and he finds him.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep trying.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. 2nd and 6 now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Now they're on for the most important extra point of their entire season. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Now they're on for the most important extra point of their entire season. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. They send a man in motion. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They go play action on first. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Brought in right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Here's the handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the fourth. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep. Done, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Play action on first down. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the fourth. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. I think this might be on the offense. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Let's go. Smash. Hey, smash.
Running it after the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chiefs going for the win here. Second and 6 coming up here. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's within striking distance. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They pick up 20 yards there, and that gives them 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl.